Good afternoon, good evening, everybody. Echo, welcome, first time chatter. Hello, Cindy, you made it. Yeah, we got your friend right here. Good old dearly, Dene. Is here joining me today. Wow, 10 seconds into the talk show, and I'm already scuffing.
Oh, speaking of stuffings.
Welcome, Dene.
Hey, that's my presence.
Oh, I think
My
she's muted.
presence just invites.
I unmuted you. You should be okay. Odd.
Am I good? Yeah, it's better.
Dane, you might want to check your mic settings because we can't hear you.
Is this better?
Hello?
Hello?
Oh,
Everything was
wait,
just
okay.
fine.
Okay, I'm the idiot because I turned down my headset and I couldn't hear anything.
Huh.
Wow. See, 20 seconds in and we're scuffing. Anyways, welcome.
It's my presence.
Yeah.
My presence leads to scuff. I think it's cursed.
Now, introduce yourself, dearly.
Hi, everybody. I'm Julie Dane. I am a Dear Deity VTuber. I currently am a variety VTuber with a focus on MMO and RPG games. I stream right now typically twice a week on Thursdays and Sundays. That's it. That's all I got. I panicked.
Now, I want to let everybody know that she is brand new to the VTubing scene. Unfortunately, we couldn't get her model to work, but that's what it looks like there. Yeah, she barely got started like only a few weeks ago.
Yeah. Very, very soon. Very like maybe less than a month ago, I think. Or just about a month ago.
Yeah, look at that. You already made a few friends. Yay, including me.
Yeah, I know. It's so exciting. I'm so happy to have made so many nice friends and people who are so willing to help me and be so supportive of me as I deal with all this scuff.
Now, in preparation for a rival, though, because you didn't inform me, this bar does sell a variety of foods, including seafood. So we wet down these the stools, the counters, whole 9 yards, just to make sure you're safe.
Yes, I am allergic to a lot of things, including seafood.
Yeah.
I have a lot of food allergies that make it so touching things make me want to die. So,
Just in time too, because the health inspector is scheduled to come in tomorrow. So,
no, see, so really, I'm helping.
and that's a lot because I usually go past these inspections. How am I still open?
Oh my goodness. So I should be extra careful about this gin and tonic, right?
Oh no, it's cleaned up. I have not had any sickness yet.
Got it. All right, good. Because I'd be really sad if a gin and tonic made me sick.
Yeah, especially since we do have a snake on the loose, which we haven't caught since we brought it in. On the upside, our rat problem has been dealt with.
What kind of snake? I love snakes. He's doing such a good job. He's keeping your rat population down.
Yep. Actually, that's a good question. Pedro, what kind of snake was it? Uh, oh, that was a rattlesnake.
I know. That's a little bit more dangerous than I thought.
A diamondback to be exact.
Oh, goodness. Oh, boy. He's doing such a good job staying out of the way.
Yeah. So funny story behind it. Well, first of all, diamond heads are native to Arizona, which is my home state. Now you know where you are. Hell, our baseball team is named after it.
Oh my gosh.
Well, they shortened it to D-backs, but it's not as cool as Diamondbacks, so I still call the team Diamondbacks. But I digress. So I had a guest a couple like last month, I think. She was a vampire, so I didn't want her to bite me, so I had to stay on standby, just to put venom in my blood. That way, she'd be discouraged. D-backs is a dangerous nickname, right? Echo gets it.
Yeah. Echo gets it. I think Diamondback is the preferred name there, but
Oh,
they
man.
like to live life dangerously.
Funnily enough, no one's made fun of him for it yet, but there's always that possibility. But yeah, Diamondbacks is sound cool.
Yet is a key word.
Diamondback is such a cool name, though. They should have kept it. If anything makes it longer. I went to a baseball game when I was a kid, a long time ago. Actually, it was during the World Series when the year in which they won, like in 03.
I am not much of a sport girl.
Neither am I. It was actually my dad that took me. I honestly do not remember anything about that game outside of one of my teachers getting a part-time job there and me getting ice cream beside a tiny hat.
Amazing.
Yeah, it's something cute. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Yeah, I would say it's something like really adorable. Like they serve you ice cream inside these tiny little baseball caps.
So cute. I love when things are tiny.
One of us.
It's just so cute.
Echo Real, thank you for joining the Phoenix Clan. We grow stronger, the flames burn brighter. All right, so what made you decide to become a VTuber?
I've been watching streams for probably since 2020 when the big VTuber boom happened. But I have been. What? You don't like my gin and tonic, Aetherion?
Brad, where did you get that plunger?
But yes, I've been a big fan of streamers and things, but I much prefer the VTubers. I love the creativity behind them. I love the lore. I love how how much more seems to go into them. The creativity wise, it just seems so much more up my speed. And also, I'm not big on showing my face. It seemed much more ideal to be able to be a persona, so to say. She's still me, but she's also herself. She's Dane.
And why the deer theme?
I just really like deer. It is a nickname and a motif that's been assigned to me before, for quite a few years, and I just kind of went, Why not? I'm going to be a deer. She shall be me. She shall be a deer. There's a lot of cat VTubers, a lot of dogs and such. And I was like, I want to be a deer. There's not many of those around.
Yeah, but you'll be surprised to know that animation really likes deers.
Really?
Yeah, let me give you a couple examples. Like Family Guy, for example. They actually did a cutaway where it's actually pretty hilarious. Deer absolutely suits you. Actually, it does. It does. You are a deer. So it was a cutaway gag where Peter was out hunting and he was about to shoot a deer, and the deer looked in his direction, and Peter's like, "Wait, what?" Like he was confused. And then the deer just like pointing at him, and he turns around. There's like 10 deer standing over him. So, at which point they go, "You should have taken a shot, fat ass," and they just start beating the hell out of him with baseballs, with baseball bats.
Oh my god.
Plus
That's amazing.
Plus the amount of puns you use fits right in. Wait, you use puns?
I am quite a big fan of puns. now that I'm trying to think of one, I can't, but I'm a big fan of puns. I think they're amazing. But yes, so that's why I'm, dearly instead of, it's dear instead of dear. But another option I was thinking about instead of dearly Dane was mother dearest. But then I was like, we'll avoid the possible situations that one can put me into. But
how about dearly beloved?
That was another one because I'm a huge Kingdom Hearts fan. I love Square Enix and all of that. So that was something that I did think about. But I decided I wanted to go a slightly different route.
Then no doubt you've seen the trailer for Kingdom Hearts 4.
I absolutely did. I think I watched it 20 times today, and everyone who has sat still long enough has had it shoved in their face. Like, look at this! Oh my god!
I was like, dearly beloved, mother dearest. Someone's going nuts in the chat right now.
Yeah, Sally's like, I didn't know this about you. Sally's getting dear lore.
Crap, I was gonna say something. Oh yeah. Another I remember was an episode of Johnny Bravo. Yeah, I remember that show. God, I'm old. Did a whole episode dedicated to this. It was actually pretty sweet. So especially since Johnny's a womanizer, so that saying something. But anyways, like in this episode, he went on a blind date, and his blind date happens to be a deer, like a literal deer. And
listen, we're pretty great. I don't remember this episode at all.
And yeah, and being the nice guy that he is, he decides to indulge her and just actually takes her out, and that's actually a good time. And the episode ended with Johnny getting beat up by her ex-boyfriend, who happens to be a literal crab.
Amazing.
Oh god, do I have to do the Mickey Mouse voice? And someone redeemed the. Yeah, I gotta get rid of these redeems during the talk show.
I can give a random deer fact.
Oh, yes, please.
Deer are the only animal that grow antlers that are truly bone. So we shed them annually. As well, female reindeer keep their antlers through the winter. So when you see Santa's sleigh being pulled, those are all female reindeer. The males shed theirs out in the early fall. So that's 2 deer facts right there.
That is awesome. Wait, what? Oh. Feels nice in the brain. Then I guess you hate Gaston because he used, as he puts it, I use antlers as all my decorating.
Listen, it's hard to get quality antlers. So there's a running joke that since certain species of deer, only the male grow antlers. So I joke that I go around stealing a bunch of antlers from the men. That has been the running joke recently. So, I get it. They're great to look at. You gotta get them from somewhere.
I mean, I've been staring at your antlers all day, to be honest. Yeah, yeah.
They're
I'm surprised you
quite
haven't said.
beautiful.
Yeah, I'm surprised you haven't said my ass is down here. uh, well, they kind of look like. I don't know if it's I don't know if it's the shape, but kind of look like hands.
They do kind of look like hands. Uh, now that you pointed it out, I'm never gonna unsee it. But they
What
do kind
about?
of look like someone grabbing. I think it's partially the pose I'm in as well. They look a little less like hands when I'm face on. Um, we were having quite a bit of scuff with my model, so obviously I have a Fugi React of my model, which isn't quite the same thing. But when she's moving around a little bit, the shape isn't quite so hand-like.
Yeah,
But
like I said, we had to section the Fugi due to too much scuff. It just wasn't happening. I've always wanted to do bone carving with that. Really?
Echo, how could you?
Uh, have you I mean, is that what you are? A reindeer? What species are you?
Uh, I am just a deer deity. I think the most I've gone with is probably a mule deer, but
Hmm.
she's just a deer deity. There's not really been much that I've been. This one specifically, I felt like I didn't want to pick one specific one, but if I had to pick, I'd probably pick a mule deer instead of a reindeer.
Oh, for love, Hydra! You're making it a mission to pass that around to every guest I have, don't you? Yeah, there's a running gag in my community where people accuse me of being a femboy, which I'm not. Uh, have you met Bambi?
I have not met Bambi. I'm sure he's a wonderful guy, though.
But obviously, you haven't seen Bambi the Reckoning.
Bambi the what now?
Oh yeah, after Bambi went to enter the public domain, they made a horror movie about him.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's titled
I heard about the Winnie the Pooh one, but I didn't realize they'd made a Bambi one as well.
Yeah, they actually did a there's actually a trend going around where every time something goes into the public domain, they make a horror movie about it. Yeah, Winnie the Pooh went first, and that's when the trend started. After that, let's see what happened. We got Winnie the Pooh and the sequel. We got Bambi the Reckoning. We got Peter Pan. Peter, Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare. Yeah, they did one on him. Bambi the Reckoning. Oh wait, did I already say Bambi the Reckoning? Yeah, I did. See, oh my god, my brain is farting right now. And just recently, they released a trailer for Pinocchio, Unstrung.
Listen, I find Pinocchio to be a horror movie even without trying to be a horror movie. So, uh, I don't think they'll have to try very hard for this one.
I saw the trailer, and I'll admit it's really creative, but I'll tell you right now, it is not for the weak stomach.
Oh gosh,
Um, but
I'm
also,
not
huh?
I'm not built for horror.
All right. In that case, I'll soften up the details, but let's just say the film revolves around Pinocchio wanting to be a real boy, so he
Oh,
basically uses people for spare part.
oh, that
Yeah,
sounds so pleasant.
I'll leave it at that. But fun fact though, Jiminy Cricket in this film is voiced by Robert Englund, best known for his role as Freddy Krueger.
Oh my goodness.
Not gonna lie, I would watch a baby deer just stumble through a fantasy world and just unscriptures and lucky. Wait, you really put Bambi in World of Warcraft? Yeah, I just does that.
My gosh.
So, man, we are all over the place today. What what sort of content do you do?
Uh, right now it's mainly focused on doing like variety MMO modes and RPGs. So like things like Star Stable online and Final Fantasy 14. And then I am a big fan of Monster Hunter Wilds. So those are the things I've kind of got on rotation right now. Um, I'm just trying to do, since I only stream 2 days a week, I'm trying to not do things with like a story, because that'd be a little hard to actually get anywhere anytime fast.
Oh,
um, but yeah, so I do those, and it's quite a lot of fun, and I have a grand old time, especially with Monster Hunter. Wilds is my first Monster Hunter game, but I think I would sell my left kidney. Um, I think you only have one kidney, actually, but maybe I have two. I would sell organs for Monster Hunter for more playtime.
hey, first of all, they just announced a new DLC for it, and second, I only have Rise. Nobody wants to play Rise with me.
You should get Wilds, and I have Rise. It was a gift, and I have stated I will not touch Rise until I 100% Wilds.
Oh,
So
we're gonna be waiting a long time.
I am so close, actually. I'm very, very close.
Yeah,
I am.
until the DLC drops.
Yeah.
Yeah. Capcom's
So
really making it work.
I'm on a timeline. I'm on a bit of a crutch here. I only need 2 miniature crowns, and then I will have 100% of the game. I have been looking for these crowns since November of 2025, so it's not going great, but like I'm gonna get there.
Ah, man. Also, I'm not surprised with Final Fantasy 14. A lot of people are trying to get me to play that game.
Yes, Selly and Hubby Rena were successful after about 2 years of getting me into playing it, and it's been so much fun. So I've had a ball.
Is there a Monster Hunter Crown Discord? Is there?
There might be. I don't. Selly out here with like logic, and I'm over here just like goblin mode at 3 a.m. joining random SOS flares.
This one there's elusive as little real crowns in the wild. Yep. uh, man, Capcom be cooking with these games. Um, yeah, I should play. I mean, I do plan on getting Wild eventually, but for now, all I got is Rise, and even then, I hardly have time to play at all. So, uh,
Oh, it's so fun. I have become I have become a true Monster Hunter fan with this game. I would sell organs to Capcom, and I do not say that lightly.
um, let's wait. I was gonna say something. Ah, I hate when I have brain farts. I hate it. So, you now. I think it's like safe to say that you and Celia are really close. Was she like your first friend in the VTuber scene?
She was. I joined her chat. She was one of the first chats I joined as Dearly Dane. She was playing Star Stable, and I was like, it was an event, and I was like, I know where the horse is if you want. And she was like, oh yeah, that'd be great. And then I just never left her alone. Now I mod for her. She's great. She's one of my Oshis. Definitely
Aw.
a person I look up to. So yeah, so she's actually how I found you, because you did a talk show with her quite a while back now. But that's how I was introduced to you initially.
Oh, thank you, Sally. You made us friends. That's actually how I found you. Like, I think you I found you like in the sub promo one day. I checked out your channel and saw oh, less than 20 followers. She's new. I must support her.
Yes, so I'm brand new, and I'm doing my best, and every day is Scuff Central. If it's But it's a new Scuff. It's never the same Scuff twice. So like that means I'm improving. That's what I'm going with. If it's the same Scuff more than twice, then it's a problem. But it's always brand new Scuff, so that means improvement. But
Yeah,
yeah, it's
yeah, that's what.
just it's
I'm
lots of
sorry.
fun, and that's what the point is.
That's part of the reason why I started this talk show because I wanted to give other VTubers more exposure.
Yeah,
Mm.
it was great. I was so surprised when you reached out. I was like, "Oh, me? Are you sure? I've got like I've got like a some pocket lint and a paper clip."
Hey, don't underestimate the paperclip. I saw somebody trade a paperclip for a house.
I also saw that, and I'm still not quite sure the logic that they got up there for, but they sure did that.
Well, it wasn't like a direct trade. It was a series of trades.
Yeah, it was a series of trades over quite a long time, but I was still just like, "How did you get there? I I want that. I want that power."
Um, I mean, I don't know. I mean, if you're not too shy, I mean, it's always you can always try it. Just post a paperclip online and say, "Hey, I'll trade this for anything."
Oh my gosh. That would go so bad so quickly. I can picture it now.
Oh, definitely. With the amount of trolls we have out there nowadays, yep.
Uh-huh.
Hell,
Oh my
one said troll actually tried to get on my talk show, and I'm so glad I stopped him when they did.
oh my goodness. That sounds like that'd be a nightmare. Oh my goodness. I'm so glad you caught that in time.
Yeah, because like so when people reach out to me about wanting to be on my talk show, I ask them a series of questions, and one of them being if they're of age because my channel's 18 plus. So I asked
Mhm.
him if he was of age. Um, he should have admitted that he was 14, and that was a no go. That was a major no go, and he just completely crashed out on me. So yeah,
No.
yeah, the fact that he
Oh,
didn't take it well
these
shows what his intentions was.
yeah, these parents need to be monitoring their children just a little bit better. I'm all for having access to the internet, but oh my goodness.
Hmm. I mean, would you have children?
I would not. I think children are sticky and icky.
Uh, they can be. I mean, I'm not gonna lie. You know, kids may be a pain in the ass at times, but but that bond you develop, that's priceless.
Yeah, I joke that my pets are my children. I have quite a few of those. So, uh, I tell my mom, like, "You hear your grandchildren, say hi to your grandson." And it's my dog, and she's just like, "Oh, hello, grandson." And that's what she's getting out of me. So, I'm not one for children, and I've known that about myself for a long time. So it's always better to just know that about yourself, I feel. It's like you put me in a room with a child, and I last about 5 minutes before I'm like, get me out of here.
Uh, um, all right, now we know. So, uh, something that's shit. What was I gonna ask? Oh yeah. But I don't know how do we end up in this topic, but I'm curious. I mean, what build do you use for Monster Hunter? Like, are you like a twin sword, like Sword of Shield, Warhammer?
I am a Charge Blade user, and I only use Charge Blade because I saw someone on TikTok go, Charge Blade users are hot. And I was like, bet. I'm going to learn how to use Charge Blade. And then I never learned how to use anything else. I spent a long time learning how to use that, and I'm never going to learn how to use anything else because Charge Blade users are hot. And that's what I'm going off of.
Another thing you mentioned is
Solid
that
logic.
another thing you mentioned is that you're a big Kingdom Hearts fan. Have you ever thought about doing like a marathon stream of those games?
I have thought about it, but like I said, I have a lot of animals, so it's very hard for me to sit at my desk for too long. They have schedules that they need minded, and I would have to get like babysitters. So that's the thing is I have a lot of animals, and they're all on schedules. So even this was like, oh, okay, my dog goes to bed at 7:30. He has his, bedtime pee at this time. So it's a very structured in my shrine.
Ah, they sound adorable though.
They are, and I'm not biased at all. So
Also, yeah. I also noticed that you have this like very chill vibe to you. Like just the way your voice sounds, the way you speak. Ever thought about like doing like ASMR?
I have not. I feel like I'm constantly anxious. Um, so being told I have a chill vibe is hilarious to me. Because I feel like I'm constantly at like an 80 all the time.
Um, Hey, at least I'm starting to recognize this vibe because like with the previous guest I had, she was a pony by the way. Um,
Oh,
she was like, uh, um, she was like super chill to the point where like I was completely unprepared for it, and it just threw me off completely, you know. So at least now that I'm recognizing this, I'm more prepared for it now, you know. Like what, like the
yeah.
hard, yeah, a difficult thing about doing the show is just adjusting to my guests, and that's what I'm trying to do. And really, Brad, you just throw a plunger at my tip jar.
Oh, not the tip jar.
Yeah, I mean that's something you should consider doing. ASMR, maybe even narration.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Feel like I stumble over my words all the time, but that might be fun. That might be a good exercise, even just to try. I've been reading, oh, I love poetry, which is probably a weird fact, but I'm a big poetry fan. And I've been trying to read poetry out loud to help with when I'm reading the text logs in games out loud, so I don't stumble over words quite so frequently. Like my homework I assigned to myself off stream.
Hmm. Well, that's something to consider right there. You know, like narration, visual novels, or even reading a book, as you said.
Yeah, that's actually something I never would have thought of myself. So that's kind of it's like nice to have someone else suggest something like that. 'Cause like I said, I never would have considered that at all. Like write that down. Like that's a great idea.
Definitely, definitely. Um, in fact, for video projects that I'm working on, you know, I could use narrator.
Okay, yeah, hit me up if you think this is a good vibe.
Love it, love it, love it. So I'm guessing you're also like like okay, this is the notes like earlier. I didn't point it out until now, but the way you reacted to the whole snake thing. Wait, hold up, Better, have you found it yet? Ah, no, no, he hasn't. How are you having trouble finding it? That thing rattles. It's a rattlesnake, man. Okay, yeah, that actually makes sense. Yeah. So we're having trouble finding it because you know they only rattle when they're threatened, and it actually likes this place, so it doesn't feel threatened.
Yeah. Oh,
uh,
not the cake.
yeah, people order food just throw it all the time in this bar. Um,
Oh my goodness.
you think that's bad? You should see the prank calls I get. So I'm guessing you love animals as well.
Yeah. Oh, I have quite a few animals. I do quite love snakes, but I don't have one. I do have a gecko. Uh, I've got a gecko. I've got currently 3 parrots and a dog and 2 cats and a horse. I almost forgot him because he doesn't live in my house, but that's
Wait,
quite a few creatures.
you actually have a little horse
Yes. Yes, I do. That always gets people.
in your backyard?
He does not live in my backyard. He lives somewhere else. But yes, I have had a horse for 6 years now. I have had him come up. I've had him since he was 3 years old. He's yeah, he's 9 now. So he's my boy. He's quite a good boy. We do a lot of nonsense together.
Says like love Merc. Is that his name? Merc?
Yes, Mercury.
Oh, Mercury. Yeah, because when you say Merc, it sounds like you know. Do you, I mean, do you know what the word Merc means?
Yeah.
Yeah, there you
Uh-huh.
go.
Sally loves Mercury. She loves when I post pictures of him. He's very shiny right now. Although he got a bath and then he chose to roll in dirt. So he's not my favorite right now because he wasted about 40 minutes of my time. But it's okay. It's fine.
Ooh, I wish I could see.
Yeah, I'll post a picture in the Discord. Or let's see, do I have a picture just out
Yay!
and about?
Three
Yeah.
pair.
Oh, I'm sure I have
I,
one somewhere.
and honestly, I don't know how I feel about three parrots. I mean, it sounds like a constant, nonstop yapping session with them.
It is quite yap session-y. But they're good. That's oh, there we go. Here's the horse. I'll posted him in the pet channel so you can see if you would like. But
Oh my god, he looks
there
awesome.
you go. Yes, he's very shiny. He is my boy. Um,
Very shiny
uh,
indeed.
that is my pride and joy to keep him so shiny. I spend a lot of time on that effort. But yeah, so I spend a lot of time on my animals and making sure they are very well cared for. So a lot of my schedule runs around them and their schedules.
They sound spoiled.
So that a little bit. The horse gets monthly massages because otherwise he throws out his left shoulder. Um, I threw out my left shoulder standing up and twisting wrong the other day. I did not get a massage. I got Tylenol.
Damn. Mhm. How's the shoulder now?
It's better. It definitely better. I'm still Tylenol and ice, but but yes, I'm of the opinion that, I can Tylenol and rationalize it away, but he can't be expected to um, you know, perform and do things for me if he's sore. So he just gets lots of fancy things to keep himself sane and going. And that's just the cost of having a performance horse, basically. But yeah, he gets monthly massage. He actually just had one, and I'm just like, all right, paying my horse's massage bill.
Yeah, now I want to now I want to watch that one movie, Spirit.
Oh my god, I love that movie. It's so good.
It really is. Yeah, especially the music. Oh
It's
my god, that's like the most memorable part of it.
oh, it's such a good soundtrack. I listen to that just sometimes when I'm just sitting at work.
What do you have a favorite song for that soundtrack?
I'm gonna sound like the saddest person ever, but I love the sound the bugle. It's just so haunting. I think it's not like an everyday listen, but it is a very good song, and it is very sad. So it's definitely not an everyday listen, but
Oh, it really is. My personal favorite is uh man, I'm not good with names, but I think it's called "Get Off My Back."
yes, I love that one too. That one's so fun.
Which, fun fact, they actually play that song in the actual rodeo.
Do they? Oh my gosh, yes.
Yeah,
That's
I
so
just
fun.
if it wasn't for stupid copyright, I would still like put together like I'm not a rodeo fan per se, but I would still put together a compilation of bull riders do that song.
Oh my gosh, that would be so fun.
It fits, right?
It really does.
uh, yeah. Also like I think it's called oh you can't take me. I think is what it's called.
Yes, that's another really good one. Uh, what other one do I like? I like Here I Am as well. I like the the sappier ones out of that soundtrack, like the really emotionally charged ones. I just think the story and like the soundtrack with them, I just think when you put them together, it's just so good, and it just really sends me.
Yeah, DreamWorks really nailed it on the park with that one. Yeah, until they make that crappy Netflix show. Damn it!
Oh my gosh, the Netflix show is sure something. They really just took every cool thing about the original and just kind of went throw it all in the trash.
I mean, I get it was meant for like a younger audience, but still.
I mean, you can intend things for a younger audience and still not throw away all the original morals and such of the original.
Yeah, something's the
Like,
best of something the best of the low. Okay, Spirit is a classic. It should stay that way. Mega Man is also a classic. It should stay that way. But Netflix bashed that one up too.
yeah, they really should stop touching things.
Yeah, that's how. This is how businesses are. Okay, they're just milking anything dry. Really, I mean, for God's sake, they're making another Shrek film, even though they said they were done with it.
Oh my gosh, did you see they had to like cancel production and redo the movie basically because they were only going to focus on his daughter, and everyone was like, "What about the boys?" And they're like, "What? He had triplets." Like, oh shit, they
Oh my.
remembered.
Okay. Okay. To be fair though, it's not DreamWorks doing it. Illumination is someone who is working on it. And based on what you just told me, it sounds like they didn't even watch the previous films.
Yeah, it seemed interesting. So we'll have to see what all happens. But
Um.
I don't have high hopes.
So okay. So you said they scrapped the film and started over. Wait, was that before or after the teaser was released?
After the teaser, it looks like, because it looks like they put the teaser out and it was just their daughter, and then everyone was like, "Where are the boys?" And then they were like, "Ah," and then production kind of halted and the release date got pushed back real far. And then they cast two guys to play the boys. I'm like, oh, okay, so you're redoing the film basically.
Wait, did they even have? Oh my god, they didn't even cast anyone to play the brothers.
It didn't look like it. It looked like they had cast them after the teaser was released.
Oh my. Ah. The script did leak allegedly. So not really confirmed, but here's what's alleged. Here's what's alleged. So apparently the plot was gonna revolve around the daughter, as you said, of her going to magic school,
Mhm.
and it'll mostly focus on Shrek bonding with her and all that, and yeah, so it's basically Harry Potter but with ogres.
That's why. What is the point of that? But all right.
Yeah, that on top of that, it
Well,
doesn't help that the teaser itself was like really, really cringe, and people were like looking at this like they were yelling like, "Oh my god, they're going woke" and stuff like that.
yeah. Huh.
Oh
It was sure an interesting teaser for sure.
yeah, I mean, I don't care too much about the animation style. That's one thing people also pointed out, um, but yeah, there's just a lot of things. Just leave the film alone.
Yeah, I mean, I can see why the animation people were upset about it because it is if you're going to make a film in this style that has something that's three movies in it, you should try a little bit closer to make something in the style of something of the movies that have preceded it. But I can also see why they would make something with, updated technologies and such. It's kind of a dual sword there.
Yeah, I'm honestly expecting the film to bomb, especially after the fourth one, which was the perfect conclusion, I might add.
Yeah, it was a good conclusion there. They didn't need to continue.
And fun fact, Shrek turns 25 this year.
Oh no, that's too old. I don't like that knowledge.
Uh, yeah, I found out when I was scrolling through my local theater and their listings. They were showing that first Shrek film because the 25th anniversary. They were also showing Top Gun because that film turns 40.
40?
Yeah, it's been 40 years since Top Gun was released. Can you believe that?
No, I I would prefer not to know that information actually. If I don't know it, it just doesn't exist.
Hey, you and me both. You and me both. God, I feel old. Look, my hair's already graying up.
Oh, can't you see mine? I'm already streaked up, all streaked with gray.
I actually don't see it. You have very beautiful hair, actually.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much.
Ah, so, so, and since we're on the topic of movies, I mean, you said you're not a big horror fan. Is there a certain genre you really like?
I'm not usually big on movies and such. I watch a lot of the animated movies, and such, but I'll watch lately. I've been into DC again. I feel like the last Superman movie was just so good. I do love superhero movies and such, but that's there's not really a genre or anything that I like gravitate towards. I kind of if I like it, I like it. If I don't, I don't.
Yeah. Okay, Superman was actually a good film. I watched it recently. Did
Oh
not like.
yes,
I did not
good.
like the teaser they put in the end though.
The tease. You didn't like the teaser. You didn't like Kara.
Oh no, the moment I saw Kara on screen, I just oh my god, I really thought oh god they're gonna. Well, of course they brought her in to tell everyone, hey, we're making a Supergirl film. Seeing her behavior and her personality, the first thing that came to mind is, oh god, they're gonna commit character assassination.
No, I was okay with it because I know what storyline I'm assuming I know what storyline they're gonna follow, and it's uh, Girl of Tomorrow is the comic line. So she's a bit of a drunkard. It's okay. She's just got some issues she's working through, and she's working through them by going to planets with red suns and be getting really drunk. So uh,
I mean,
that's pretty much what she's doing. And if that's what they're doing, that's the storyline they're adapting is the Girl of Tomorrow storylines. I'm gonna really look forward to it. I really like that storyline. And if not, then I'm interesting to see what they're doing anyways. But I don't think it's so much character assassination so much as they're doing a lesser known version of the character, which I think is just really fun. Um, I love when they do lesser known things like that or things that haven't been explored as often. Like I was so excited with Superman because it feels like we haven't had like a true Superman film like that in so long that it was just like, oh my goodness, this is just the greatest thing ever. I think I talked about that film for probably 3 months after it came out.
yeah, it feels like DC's been trying really hard to make a good Superman film, and we did succeed, but its predecessors, a lot of hits and misses. Um,
Yeah.
let's see. Let's see. And this is a personal note here. I mean, I did like Man of Steel. I did like the original Superman that came out back in the 80s, I think. Everything else though, every other like Superman film, going based on films here, not so good. I mean, we got that one Superman film that came out in the mid 2000s. That one was bad.
Yeah,
Uh,
that one wasn't great.
he didn't even throw a punch in the entire film.
Yeah, that one. It sure was a thing.
Yeah, and honestly,
Not a great thing.
over the years, you do see the signs. Like, let me give an example here. One way you'll know if you're gonna watch a bad film is if it's over advertised. Like, if it feels like they're begging you to watch the film, that's how you know it's gonna be bad. And I should have known that Superman was gonna be bad when they went as far as making an anime series called Legion of Superheroes, and they include and in the advertising they said they called it Legion of Superheroes featuring Superman, and they were hyping the film at the time. So, uh,
Yeah, that doesn't sound great, in all honesty.
now, now the show was good. The show was really good. I mean, I really enjoyed it, but the film itself, not so much. In fact, during the last season, I don't know if you ever saw the show yourself, but during the final season, they actually introduced a new version of Superman. Well, new to me at least. And personally, I didn't think it was so bad. Um, to give you a quick synopsis, they travel to the year 3000, Actually, no, they're already in the year 3000. Let me try again. They travel to the year 4000, a thousand years later, because that future needs their help. No question, just roll with it. And when they arrived, they found out that they meet a new version of Superman that was cloned from the original. And this guy was, yeah, I mean, he was edgier, but he also came with his own unique set of powers. And the reason why I enjoy this version and give him a chance is because they straight up said that he's a clone. He's not the same Superman. That leaves him more open to different interpretations without purists just screaming at the screens. You know.
Yeah, I get it. I didn't mind the Man of Steel movie in particular, but I didn't love it. I think my favorite part about Human Superman is when they make him human, like when he feels very responsible and stuff. And I didn't feel like they made him very humanized in the Man of Steel movies. I thought he was very alien and other, which isn't the point of Superman. Is he's so human and he's so good, and I got a really big feeling for that Superman. But
Well,
yeah, I really loved the last one that came out this past year. I just thought they did such a good job. It was just so full of like hope and just like it was just such an uplifting movie. I just had such a great ideal about it.
well, see, the challenge here is that in order to make a good superhero story, you got to make the characters relatable in some way. And considering that Superman is like incredibly overpowered, the challenge here is how do you make a man who with unlimited strength and speed relatable? You know, how do we actually provide them with a challenge that people can actually watch and engage with? You know, and the way they handle it is was actually surprised me because they did a more modern take and 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 by modern I mean like including social media and whatnot and we all know Lex Luthor is a very clever villain. He knows that that it takes more than physical strength to beat someone like Superman. So instead of attacking him directly, even though he did that too, he instead attacked his image, and that really messed him up.
Oh yeah, it was such a good movie. It was so good. Like I said, I could yap about that movie for hours.
Tobey Maguire, that's Spider Man, also high neon, and I'm glad he brought that up because I was about to bring that up myself. Spider Man became super popular because he was because of how relatable he was when Stanley first introduced him. And funny thing is, I mean, the other writers like those above him thought it was a bad idea when he proposed the idea, and boy were they wrong. So
Oh yeah, I really think that the heroes that are the most popular are the ones that are some form of like hope core or whatever.
how do you feel about Marvel
So
though?
I just think I could take it or leave it. I like Spider-Man a lot, but that's kind of the only one that I'm really into. I'm more of a DC kind of girly.
Yeah, if you ask anybody, who the favorite superhero is from each side, a Marvel fan would often say Spider Man, while a DC fan will also often say Batman.
See, I'm gonna ask you, what's your favorite on either side?
Well, Batman's the obvious one for me on the DC side. And for Marvel, I go with the Hulk.
The Hulk, okay. I like Spider-Man on Marvel side, but on um the DC side, it's a Batman character, but it's not Batman himself. It's Red Hood. So he's one of the Robin's uh adult personas, and I am a big fan of him.
Jason Todd. There we go.
Yes. Uh-huh.
See, because I mean, don't get me wrong, I do love Spider Man. I mean, he's awesome and all, but the reason why I chose the Hulk as my favorite is because he's a physical manifestation of what anger does to somebody, and I feel like that makes him the most relatable.
Yeah, that is he's pretty I never watched any of the movies or got into his real content. The only thing I really know about the Hulk is the Avengers movie content.
um, but why Red Hood for you though? All the heroes.
I'm sorry, I didn't quite catch that.
Why is Red Hood your favorite?
I just really like him. I like his um come up story from like kid who gets adopted by Batman and like, learns and grows and is he likes Pride and Prejudice, which is my favorite Jane Austen novel. And how it kind of all goes downhill because he and Bruce just can't trust each other correctly, and then how it all kind of accumulates, and then how he comes back and he comes back with like vengeance on the mind, and it's just I really like how they worked his stories, and I really liked how it worked out, even though he was a vote to the death, literally. Like I think one guy called in like hundreds of times to put in a vote to like, yeah, I'd like you to kill Jason Todd, and it's like, what? That's not fair. But it's really interesting how like one of the most happy-go-lucky Robins ended up having such like a traumatic deaths and became such an angry adult. But it's just really, I really like the character arc and progression and everything there. And we just got a soft spot for him.
Ah, man. I'm pretty sure you are aware of Red Hood's origin. Well, you already know he used to be a
Mhm.
Robin. But Jason, but like before he became Red Hood, though, I mean, um, and this for those who don't know, they actually released a comic where Joker basically pretty much like beats him to death with the crowbar, and DC actually let the reader decide whether Jason lives or dies. And guess what he voted for?
They voted to kill him, chat.
Yep. Man, they really did not like Jason Todd.
They really didn't like him. They wanted Dick back for some reason. I like Dick a lot too. I get why but like it was time for Dick to grow up. Why did they have to do this to Jason?
Have you seen the movie by any chance? They actually made a movie about it.
I have not.
Well, if it what's interesting is that, and they really need to do this more often. There was a time where they released like interactive films on DVD, and if you
Oh,
get the Blu-ray version of this film, you actually get to decide if Jason lives or dies.
you mean the Under the Red Hood film? I have seen that one.
No,
That one
no,
was
it came out.
fun.
It came out after that one,
If-
actually.
After that one, then I
Yeah,
don't know what it is.
yeah, I'll have to look it up
That's
because I
interesting.
can't remember the
Yeah,
title.
look it up and send it to me. I Because I did the Under the Red Hood stuff, but I didn't know there was more.
Like this is
That's fun.
like this film takes place, during that timeline when Jason was still Robin, and I think that's where the film ends, with with Joker beating him to death.
Oh my gosh. That's just a little bit traumatizing. I can't wait. It's gonna be great.
I'll look into it for you. Oh man. uh, man, I did not think we'd get into did not think we'd get into a conversation with you about DC superheroes and such. I mean, would you ever like stream
All
DC games?
roads. I do not. Like I said, right now because I only stream 2 days a week, I'm trying to stick to less story driven games. So I have the Arkham Knight games. I'd like to play them, but because they're so story driven, I haven't quite been convinced to touch them yet until I have a little bit more time to devote to it.
Oh my god, I just remember something. You say like MMOs, right? Like like Final Fantasy
Mhm.
14, Monster Hunter. I guess we could count that. Have you
Yeah,
ever
Star
played?
Stable.
Have you ever played DC Universe Online?
I have not.
I'm surprised you haven't.
Should I?
I really am.
Uh, I don't know. I don't usually interact with other DC fans, because I feel like other fans aren't as interested in yapping with me. I'm not
Wait,
much of a comic reader. I'll read the big collection books, but not so much the individual comics, and I'm quite slow to the start. So,
yeah, I
um,
don't read a lot of comics myself, but I mean, I'll gladly yapping with you about DC. Hell, we're doing that right now.
yeah. Oh yeah, I love like yapping about DC. I have strong opinions.
DC Universe has actually been around for DC Universe Online has actually been around for a very long time, and yet it's still getting support.
That's crazy.
It really is. Like I remember seeing an advertisement somewhere when Wonder Woman was being advertised. They actually added like the movie skins to the game.
Wow. Okay. That's quite a while at this point.
Yep. um. Well, well, oh man, I keep. Oh my god, my brain keeps shutting down. I don't know why that keeps happening. Um. Yeah, but right
It's
now when
probably
it comes
my
to
fault.
yeah, yeah, it's your vibe. I'm just not. I'm not used to this chill vibe, so I'm struggling to adjust. So I'm struggling to adjust, struggling to adapt. But I was gonna say, DC films has been like up and down lately. It's like DC has a habit of whenever they release a good film, they follow it with a total stinker.
Yeah, I know the Batman was released. That was really good, but it's Batman and it's true Batman, so it's quite nitty-gritty, very dark, very dreary. And then Superman followed that up, and that was so good. And then they're gonna do Clayface next, it looks like, or
Um,
Supergirl and then Clayface. And Clayface scares me, and I don't know if I'm gonna watch it. Um, Clayface is very body horror-y, but ugh, ugh.
yeah. Since they bring it up, I don't know if this is gonna be the case, but right now Clayface is being advertised as a horror film. And if that's the case, it'll be the first ever DC horror film, and that's actually something I'm curious about.
I I I agree that it's being marketed as a horror film. Clayface itself is just terrifying. Like Clayface is a character, like the lore and history behind it. So it makes sense to me that they're actually just fully going into Clayface being a horror movie. But oh my god, I'm not sure. I haven't convinced myself I'm going to go see it or not yet. If I do, I'll probably take one of my friends with me and then just like cower behind them the entire time.
Oh man, I remember seeing the episode of the Batman animated series, where I think it was like Dick Grayson. No, it wasn't Dick Grayson. He was already Nightwing by that point. Who's Robin after him? Like Tim Drake. I think it was Tim Drake. But the point
Mhm.
being, in this episode, Tim Drake actually finds a love interest, like a girl around his age, and it's actually pretty sad because and yes, there's gonna be a bit of spoilers, but hear me out. Um, so he does take interest in her. They do like develop a bit of a relationship anyway. Not a romantic one, but it was heavily implied. You know what I mean? I really wanted them to explore this more, but here's the plot twist. So as it turns out, that girl was actually a part of Clayface that he released onto the world because he was in hiding, and he wanted her to basically scout things out. But what he did not expect to happen was he actually gained sentience and developed a mind of her own. And sadly, the episode ends with her like basically sacrificing herself to save Robin, and she gets absorbed back into him.
I remember that episode and I remember being traumatized by it.
Yeah, it was really sad.
Yeah, that the animated Batman series was so good, and it was like the perfect mix of like Batman and Bruce, and a lot of the live action stuff don't quite manage to get the very fine line uh character line of like when he's Batman and when he's Bruce, and when he's got his public persona on. But yeah, that one, the animated series is so good, and that episode traumatized me.
Rest in peace, Kevin Conroy. uh, she what? Oh, Echo's not hearing all this, and yeah, he's shocked by the revelation. Sorry.
Sorry, Echo. You would have found out eventually, probably.
uh, man, but DC really stepped up the game here because I think what really caused them to go downhill was the fact that they were like trying way too hard to compete with Marvel. Like how Marvel has their own cinematic universe, and DC's like, you know what, we should make that too. But instead, it was like completely rushed. They just like like started with Man of Steel and then just like went straight into the Justice League and I think at the time, Civil War was out, and they're like, okay, if we really like this film, let's just get Superman and Batman to fight like as soon as possible. And that film, I'm sorry to say, but Batman vs Superman was just a total mess. Okay, and I'm
It
sure you'll agree.
was not great. Yeah, it was not great.
Ah, no, but they did follow up with a really good Wonder Woman film. I actually enjoyed Wonder Woman.
Yeah, the Wonder Woman film was great. It was, it's just the Batman vs Superman films. I didn't really enjoy any of the Batman or Superman films around that era. I thought they were just kind of too try-hardy nerd guy stuff. I was like, give me my actual, give me what I want, not this nonsense dude bro stuff.
uh, but there's a film that I like that it's actually surprising. I mean, it's not a good film per se, but it is my guilty pleasure. I actually like Suicide Squad,
I have yet to see it.
and
I saw Birds of Prey, but I have not seen Suicide Squad.
oh, I do recommend it. All I can say is this, I mean, it is a bit of a guilty pleasure. It's not the best film, but I do enjoy it in my own way. But Jared Leto just did not belong in that film. Like once you watch the film, you'll see what I mean when I say that you can completely remove the Joker from the storyline and nothing would change. He actually contributes nothing to the film.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah, you'll know when you see it. Uh, Jared Leto should stay in the music industry, and Echo says hard agree. The Birds of Prey on the other hand, oh god, no. Okay, listen, I'm all for girl power and all, but Birds of Prey, that's not how you do girl power, like at all.
It was interesting. I found it just kind of strange how they just kind of picked a bunch of characters and were like, go forth. I was like, you could have built it up correctly, but all right.
I mean, have you noticed that the film is kind of like lies to you? Like the title is a complete lie because it's called Birds of Prey, but Harley Quinn gets the majority of the screen time.
Yeah, it's very much Harley Quinn. Footnote: The Birds of Prey.
No, at one point they actually were going to call it that Harley Quinn and the Birds of Prey, but I guess Birds of Prey was more marketable. I mean, they got more screen time in the trailer than they did in the actual film.
Yeah, it was sure interesting. You know, it, I I feel like if DC stopped now that DC isn't chasing Marvel's heels, we'll get some actual quality out of them. I feel like if they just do their own thing versus trying to chase Marvel, we're gonna get some actual good quality films, and I'm gonna be really excited about that because, like I said, I'm much more of a DC girly than a Marvel girly, so I've been not well watered these last few years.
Actually, I think that is what they're doing because at that point they're like, okay, you know what? Let's just stop competing with Marvel and start doing our own thing. As soon as they started doing that, that's when the quality started to go up. I mean, the Batman was good. The recent Superman film was good. I still don't know about Supergirl when that comes out, but so far they're on the right track. So they're just. I mean, competition is healthy. Competition is good, but sometimes you gotta stop chasing the competition in order to give a good quality product.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, that's just kind of it, especially because they were just trying to copy them in a way that they weren't really set up to do. So, uh, they were trying to shove all of their copying in like 2 seconds, and they weren't really prepared for it. So it came out like doo doo.
Ah man. Ah, Marvel, look what you done. I mean, I love you, but look what you did. Marvel Endgame Force Girl Power. Oh, Neon, don't do that. Do not do that, okay? That scene was not woke, okay? Have you seen? First of all, have you seen Endgame?
I have. I know exactly what Neon's talking about.
Fun fact about that scene: it was not the director's idea. In fact, here's what happened. So, well, it was not originally the director's idea. All right. So one day, like all the female cast actually got together, like during the lunch break or whatever. They actually sat down, were like they're munching, they're yapping, and then they were like, "Hey, wouldn't it be cool if we all got together in one scene?" Yeah, it was actually them that brought the idea to the director, and he went with it. Um, so no, I can't. and even then, it was just a brief scene. It was really brief. It wasn't shoved in your face or anything. It just something that just happened, and from there they just like went. The movie just rolled on, you know. So I'd say so. I'd say that scene was no, it was not forced. Okay, at least in my opinion. Did you agree?
Yeah, I mean, I definitely felt like it was inserted. I don't think it was forced so much as like it was just kind of an inserted moment. It just kind of was like, here we go. And then they just kind of moved on. So I feel like there could have been more build up to and from it. It just kind of was like, boop, here's a scene, moving on. So it just, like I said, like it was more of like an inserted scene versus like a scene that actually felt like it belonged. So like it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like a memorable scene either. Like it was memorable because it stuck out as like not belonging, as in like it didn't get a build up to or from.
Exactly. See, so it was done so bad. Okay, Neon, you're definitely trolling now. I mean, I don't think how it was done bad. I mean, like you pointed out, you know, what I mean, it's just something that happened and then we just moved on from it. Now,
Yeah.
if in order for it to feel forced, if like the next like say 5 minutes after that you only saw the women fighting, then it would have been forced. But that wasn't the case.
Yeah. I feel like if we had gone on maybe a little bit longer of like an actual showcase of, maybe a lead up of them actually helping him to get to that point and a lead off of them actually helping him from that point, that would have been better. But it was fine. It it could have flowed better, but it was what it was.
Nah. See, if you want examples of girl power being forced, Birds of Prey was one of them. The Mulan remake is another one. Wonder Woman 1984. Now that, oh my god, don't get me started in that film. Now, as I said, I really enjoyed the first Wonder Woman film. Then, like, they said, okay, so DC walked up to the director and told her, okay, because the first film was a success, we'll give you creative freedom for the next one. And she's like, cool,
Mhm.
all right, everybody, let's shove girl power down everyone's throat, and she did.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Oh, I don't think I saw. Was there a second Birds of Prey? I don't even remember.
No,
Like
that wasn't a
I
sequel yet.
watched. Okay. Yeah. I mean, I didn't mind the Birds of Prey movie. It definitely wasn't anything to write home about, but I didn't. I that one was definitely more character assassination if I ever saw it. But
Mm.
yeah, it was just kind of. It was a movie. I enjoyed her hyenas, and I think that's what I recall the most from it. Which means it probably wasn't a great movie if all I can remember. It was like this is what I remember the most was Harley Quinn's hyenas.
The hyenas are fun. Ah, man. Not trolling, just my